This is Joyce Jagger, the Embroidery Coach from embroiderycoach.com. And I want to thank you so much for taking the time to visit my page. Today I'm going to share with you an answer to another question that was sent in by one of my followers. Now this may be a question that you need an answer to that would help you in your embroidery business. Can you give us some common sizes for lettering? For example, lettering for a doctor's lab coat, names on the back of a baseball cap, name of a business as a left chest design. I know it is always up to the customer, but 99.9% of the time when I ask what size, the response is, "You're the expert." I spend a ridiculous amount of time trying to get this right. So if you could give us some guidelines, that would be great. You know, actually it's never up to the customer. They're right. You are the expert. This is something that you must decide on, create samples, and show the customers what you recommend. Now, I create templates for all of my scenarios and show my customers what is possible and available. They will then select from my samples, and there are many variables here. You have block and you have script. You also have many different styles of each, so each one of those is going to be different depending on the style of the letter. It also depends on how many letters the customer is asking for in one line. Obviously, you can narrow or widen up your lettering, but there is still a limit as to how many letters a customer can have in one line. Customers can have some very unreasonable expectations at times, but that is because they do not know what is possible with embroidery. Now, to start with, on a block letter, my basic size is 1/2 inch or 12 millimeters. I go up a bit from there and I go down a bit depending on the amount of letters and the design. Now, will the lettering be arched or straight? You can get more letters in a line if it is arched rather than straight. And do not do a lowercase letter with a drop such as a Y in an arch. It makes it look off center, especially if it's at the end of a word. Are all of the letters uppercase, or are they upper and lower case? Is lettering going around a logo or a stock design? How many lines of lettering? Now, for lab coats, I usually use plain block letters, upper and lower case. However, I have one hospital that wants theirs in script, so this is no hard and fast rule. For script, I start at 3/4 of an inch or 18 millimeters, and again I go up a bit and I go down a bit depending on the amount and the style of the letters. For a basic style of script lettering that we use for our names, I do my names at 0.65 inches. On some names, because of the amount of letters, this is too large. Again, it depends on the amount of letters and the style of the letters. I have a program that teaches you how to create templates for all of your designs. Creating templates takes some time, but after you have them created, you can put your designs together in seconds without any guesswork. It is a huge time saver, and you can find that program at howtocreateembroiderydesign-templates.com. I show you exactly how to create your templates, what settings to use for the different types of fabrics, and the size of the letters. And when you are working with templates, you can make money on your design templates. I charge for each one of my setups, but it only takes me seconds to set one up using my templates. It also allows me to get more done in a day's time, and we all need that. This is Joyce Jagger, the Embroidery Coach, and I would like to invite you to go to embroiderycoach.com/embroidery-business-training/gold and see how I can help you grow your embroidery business. Make sure you check back again for another great question and answer that may help you in your embroidery business.